What's going on, everybody? This is Peter Renna back with another dollar bin digging article for you. I do this article for comicbookinvest.com, but I also do some other shows and whatnot over on the Tales from the Flip Side YouTube channel. So please check out that channel, like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Get linked up so you get alerted when new videos drop there. But also keep an eye on comicbookinvest.com because there's new articles also there every day, including stuff that I write, including this one here for dollar bin digging. I mentioned this on my pickups video that I filmed earlier in the week that I got a crap load of dollar books. They're actually 2 for $1 because I bought enough. So I have quite a bit of books to go through. I'm not going to go through all of them today. I'm going to save some, set them aside. Might use those next week in case I don't find anything good out at the shops when I go hunting this weekend. So I have a backup just in case. But for this week, I got a stack that I'm going to go through and share. So let's not waste any more time and get right to it. First up, this is a free comic book day book. Just something you should keep your eye out for because this is the Avatar book. But the reason why you want this book is not for the cover there, but the other side. This is the First Savage Opress. So you want it for this, not so much for this. But if you know what you're looking for, you might be able to get this by seeing that other cover in a box. So which was the case here. So this is the book you want. Moving on. Let's see here. This was just something that caught my eye just because of the cover artist. I hadn't seen it before, didn't know much about it. I can't say it's really worth much of anything outside of just for the art alone. I just like this Mike Mignola cover, the Death of Lady Vampire. Again, just the art. I recognized it. It caught my eye, so I just grabbed it on the cheap just because I thought it was kind of cool. So I just grabbed that. But again, there's nothing really there apart from just appreciating the art. I don't think that moves for anything. So just a personal preference. Up next, I got a small stack of these random Ice Cream Man issues. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware. I wasn't that aware. I mean, I know the first issue is still quite pricey and getting pricier by the day. But my buddy Andy Tomerlin, who writes Indie Spotlight, let us all know that if you haven't been paying attention, a lot of these individual back issues are going for like 20 bucks each. So it's just something to keep an eye out for. So your shop or a shop or wherever you might be buying books has overstock on some of these books. Keep an eye out for it because I know, well, a lot of people did enjoy this series. I know it kind of waned here and there as far as popularity goes. So some shops might have over-ordered and they had extras like the cases here. So got myself an extra number 4, extra number 6. I can't remember which ones were the A's and B covers. This is number 7, which I think had like 4 covers because there's the comic book legal defense cover here, but then there's the one that doesn't have the censor. And I think there's still 2 other covers for that number 7 there. And then I grabbed number 8, which everybody wanted the clown cover, which I actually did get the clown cover, but this was the regular cover. So this might have been left behind in a lot of places. So this might be a little bit harder to find because I think everybody wanted that clown cover and not so much the regular cover on that one. So just again, Ice Cream Man, just keep an eye out for those old back issues because they could be something. Just randomly found this again, 50 cents. This is Star Slayer 10, First Grimjack. I know not much has really happened with the option announcement. I think the Russos are going to be doing something. That still may happen. I don't know, but still, it's First Grimjack. If you find this Star Slayer 10, just pick it up because it's worth it, especially if you get it for $1 or less. Here, I think I mentioned these 2 books before. I like collecting art. So artists that I enjoy, I just can't seem to not buy their books for whatever reason. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. They're not worth much, but Excalibur 57 and 58 is early Joe Mad art over at Marvel. So I don't know. Every time I see them, I just end up buying them, especially when you can get them for, like I said, 50 cents. Also, sticking with that art, The early Jenny Frison covers, 7 and 8. These are just gorgeous. I have them, and I think I have extras, but for 50 cents, I wasn't leaving them. You know, I just put them in the pile. I'll save them. Who knows? Down the line, maybe this becomes like the Hughes Wonder Woman run, and each book is worth, you know, anywhere from like 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, depending on what goes on in the issue or what's on the cover. It just, you never know. It could be like cover runs for artists. Sometimes they take a while. They need to marinate before they hit their stride. I enjoy all of those covers that she did, and I'm just happy to have part of the run. And I'll grab the extras again when they're super cheap. Again, I know I've gotten this one a lot. This is not the Jim Lee cover, but Infinite Crisis 5. So again, the Jamie Reyes Blue Beetle. Every time I see it, just pick it up because you never know. Old spec that came from the House of X and Powers of X. This was the first Omega Clan, I believe, in these, and that's in Uncanny X-Force 25. Let's grab 2 of them, and issue 26. Now, again, this is old spec. I don't think anything's really going to happen with these issues or these characters in much of a way, but you never know. And again, it's $1.50 for the 3 of them, so not a big investment. Figure why not? Another book, just why not? Beavis and Butthead 1. We know it's coming back. I know there's a lot of these out there, but I was getting one. For that price, I'm getting another one. Now, these next 2 books, I saw these. Again, I got most of these books from a sale at the flea market near me. Not the one I normally go to, but another one where a couple of sellers that usually do a show, like every, I don't know, a few months, they do a show. It's like 2 sellers. They'll rent out a little room at a small like motel, hotel area, and they got the the room, and they'll just sell a bunch of their stuff. They have tons of dollar boxes, tons of price books, tons of like $5 boxes, what have you, toys, all the good stuff. But with COVID and still in New Jersey, we're still locked down quite a bit. There are no indoor shows like that going on. So these guys decided to do their show outside at a flea market. So they rented a few tables, promoted the heck out of it for like the last month or 2, letting all the shops know. And I think they got a pretty good turnout. I don't know. They was kind of busy when I was there. But anyway, I, on the first day, saw these books and thought about them, but I left them behind because they didn't have all the covers. And this is the Fantastic Four 583, the 3rd print, and 586, the 2nd print. Now, these connect to form a larger cover, but the 2 issues in between are not there, so I didn't get them the first day because I usually get kind of annoyed because I'll want the whole thing. And I was afraid I'd have to go hunt and chase these things. But it turns out the ones in the middle aren't too bad. I think I can find them pretty cheap. But this one, the first one there, doesn't do too bad. So the 3rd print, I don't know how popular it is or how many you'll find out there, but this is the first I'm really seeing of these. So I don't know. Maybe I'll complete the set, or maybe I'll just get rid of these 2. I don't know. But 50 cents each on day 2. When I went back, I grabbed those because I wasn't leaving them behind a second time. Randomly, I just grabbed these because, again, that sale, it was basically $1. Each book was $1. But if you bought 20, you got 20 free. So you basically had to get 40 books, get them for 50 cents each. And I had quite a bit. But once you get in that like 20 to 25 range, you start to get to kind of stretch. For like, well, what do I really want? What do I really want to grab out of here that I didn't grab the first pass through? And sometimes you just want to fill runs, or you just decide, you know what? I'm just going to grab this chunk of books. Just why not? Because I have to get up to 40 anyway, because I'm basically grabbing them for free. And that was the case here with the this Joss Whedon's The Fray. All 8 issues were there. So I figured I just grabbed the whole set because I had to get to 40 anyway. And I had at least like 15 left to go. So this took half of what I needed to search for out of the way so I could wrap up and get the heck out of there. Yeah, so sometimes you just got to grab runs for one reason or another. And again, I don't think these do too much, but considering I got all 8 issues for a grand total of $4, if I wanted to flip them, I'm pretty sure that I could get my money back and not a couple of bucks more. So it was worth just grabbing them. Is this the first print on this Fray? I didn't check because I know there's a couple prints. It looks like this is the first print, but so that kind of helps. But again, another tip: sometimes you grab runs. This, I think it's 2nd Phantom X. That's New X-Men 129. So I'd grab that again, 50 cents. I know I've mentioned these books before because I just like the character based on a David Nakayama cover where this character, this Gothic Lolita, reappeared. And this was her first appearance along with the rest of these Live Wires characters, I believe. So Live Wires 1 I grabbed, as well as issue number 5 of 6 because this is just a pretty cool cover. So they didn't have the whole run, otherwise I just would have grabbed the whole run. But I believe they had these two and maybe another one. But I just grabbed these two because of first appearance and then just this awesome number 5 cover. So I grabbed those. This, I believe, is a retailer exclusive, and it's a My Little Pony book, which I guess was at one time $4 at some store, but for 50 cents, I was grabbing a My Little Pony retailer exclusive because I think I can get more than 50 cents for it. I don't know. Plus, it's got kind of a cool homage there, the showcase. That was kind of funny. So 50 cents. Why not grab a My Little Pony book? Now this one really caught my eye because I haven't seen this anywhere, like out at a shop. I haven't really been looking for it, mostly because I didn't know these covers existed because I just don't pay attention to everything. But apparently during this Legion of Superheroes run, Jim Lee did the first 6 issues for the 1 in 10s, and this number 1 is pretty awesome. So I was happy to find this, and this does pretty well. And again, this was 50 cents. So I was happy to get that. I did get the issue 2, which I shared in my pickups video, which is the Superboy cover. But that one I actually paid $5 for because that was in a $5 box. But I did manage to get this one, number 1, out of the dollar boxes. So I don't know. Sometimes you got to dig. Going back to that run picking, the run filling or run grabbing, I did do that here. Also with a Journey into Mystery. There was a huge Journey into Mystery run there with all the Loki books. So I grabbed quite a few of them just because of some old Loki spec. Maybe it comes back around when his show comes out. But I think issue 624, I think, is the first appearance of Leah. She might be a character we might see. She played a pivotal role, I think, as basically his friend, as this young Loki was headlining this series back then. So I don't know what story they're going to tell in the Loki series, but you never know. So that's 625. Just kind of dig that cover. 632, I think, is first Thori, that the dog. So also fun little book to grab. And I'm just showing another 641, also nice Leah cover there. I grabbed a few more just randomly, but those are the ones I figured I would just show as part of this video. And I also grabbed the end of the run, which had all the Sif issues because she took over after Loki on that series. So I grabbed a bunch of those too, because again, that was day 2. I had to fill out to 40. So that's what I used to fill out that day, the Journey into Mysteries. I also found old spec Excalibur 86, first Pete Wisdom. Now I know everybody loved the character Peter in Deadpool 2. Don't know if that really was Pete Wisdom or not. I don't think it really matters. I don't think they're going to really move too much forward with that universe. Well, we'll probably see a Deadpool 3 in the MCU. It may be different, and they may link up differently to however they want to use mutants going forward. But regardless, Pete Wisdom's a pretty cool character, both in the books and potential for shows and even movies. Because I still am a big fan of Captain Britain and the MI-13, and I really hope they bring that to something. I think it would be a great Disney Plus show, and he'd be a pretty pivotal part. So. Yeah, it's the book to keep an eye out for. Other things I managed to grab in there was this Countdown 31. I grabbed a couple of these because, again, you see a lot of these 52 and Countdown books in your shops. At least I do. And not many are worth anything. I mean, you have the Kate Kane books in the 52. But semi-recently with the 3 Jokers, this Countdown 31 became popular because of the little tie to that 3 Joker bit. I'll get a clearer image to share with you, but it's basically for this. This is all that's really in this book that makes it really interesting at all. So take that for what you want. But for 50 cents, I was picking them up because I could probably flip them and get more. Another book, I think I put this on my dollar bin list, and for whatever reason, I grabbed 3 because I found 3 of them. I grabbed this Batman, Robin Eternal, like 26. Grabbed a couple of them. Again, 50 cents each. It's not breaking my bank account to get multiples of this. But this was a first Orphan, or the character, I guess, going by the name of Orphan. So thought it was worth grabbing, for a few bucks. And again, 50 cents each, why not? But I think I've covered that one before. And I think that's all I got for you for this week. So I'm going to pick 4 out of that pile to write about. And Yeah, that's what you'll read in the article down below if you're catching this on the comicbookinvest.com website. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I, again, still have a huge stack of other books that I didn't cover here that maybe I'll cover next week, or maybe they'll just be long and forgotten about. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for joining me. Hope to see you guys next time. Just be safe out there, and remember, keep comic collecting fun, because our hobby should be fun, right? Take it easy.